What's up with it? BossMack coming in right now with some very sad news. You know, well, it might be sad to some. Some people probably don't know who this dude is, but I want to say rest in peace to Larry Allen. Rest in peace to Larry Allen. If you don't know who Larry Allen is, Larry Allen is probably one of the greatest offensive linemen in NFL history. One of the greatest offensive linemen in NFL history. One of the greatest offensive linemen in NFL history. Didn't even play at a Division I college. Didn't even play at Division I. Matter of fact, played at a Division II, Sonoma State University, the school that the BossMack went to. And the BossMack graduated from Sonoma State in, what year did I go? 91 or 90? 91. Yeah, I got my degree in 91. Yeah. And Larry Allen had came there. And the BossMack played for Sonoma. You know what I'm saying? So I had plug on the football team, but I had quit by the time I was about to graduate. But at that time, Sonoma State, you know, we used to be weak. We used to be a middle of the pack. We used to be a below average team. We used to win some games and get whooped on by Davis and all of them. You know what I'm saying? We used to just get whooped on. And then, like, when I quit, Sonoma State made a decision to start getting top of the line niggas on the team, which meant they was bringing up more criminal niggas. So more gangsters was coming on the team, and you know, the crime in the area started going up around the school because of the gangsters on the team. But in that wave of gangsters on the team, they got Larry Allen. And Larry Allen was a phenomenal human being. A phenomenal human being. Larry Allen was super strong, super agile, super fast. I think he ran like a 4.6 40 or something ridiculous. You know, super strong. I think he benched 700. You know, super strong, super fast, agile. I don't know how. I don't know what his story was to where he ended up at a junior college or whatever, or how he ended up at Sonoma State. Because most of the time, the way Sonoma State did it, niggas be like, niggas who didn't get scholarships out of junior colleges who had fucked up grades or something, Sonoma would get them. You know what I'm saying? So he must have missed some type of cut or somewhere, had fucked up grades, something bad, I don't know. But Sonoma lucked up and got this motherfucker, man, and this motherfucker was so good. Now, Sonoma had a lot of good motherfuckers. Like I said, they started getting, like, criminals on the team, but no matter what, when you have a motherfucker like this on the team that's so dominant, it just make you have a running game. Like, they had a running game because of this nigga. But the significant thing about Larry Allen, his dominance on the field is one thing. His dominance on the field is one thing, right? I feel like the significance of Larry Allen is it 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 underscores the saga of the black man in America. Larry Allen, the life of Larry Allen underscores the saga of the black man in America. What do you mean, BossMack? What do you mean? Well, when Larry Allen got to Sonoma State, when he got there, he was broke, right? He was broke. And there is an African American student population on the campus, right? There is an African American student population on the campus, and this is not. It's a few bitches, right? And back then it was a few bitches, right? And I'm proud to say, man, hey, I had one of the top bitches on the yard, right? But I could, I must admit, I couldn't have that without I was a criminal. I was a criminal. I was getting I was getting money, and I had a lot of amenities. I had a very nice apartment, in a luxury apartment complex out there. I was a popular person on the campus in the fraternity. You know what I'm saying? We was doing it. So yeah, I had the top bitch, right? Now, Larry Allen, when he came, he was broke, right? The black bitches on the campus, and I say it just like that. The black bitches on the campus had nothing to do with him. They didn't want anything to do with him. He tried to holler, he got rebuked. He was rebuked by the black women on the campus. Larry Allen was rebuked by the black women on the campus at Sonoma State. The ones he tried to holler at. Right? But a white bitch held him down. And he even told the story in his Hall of Fame speech, Larry Allen Hall of Fame speech. I would play it, but, they'll block me. But Larry Allen's Hall of Fame speech, he tells you why he loves his wife. When he was broken, had nothing. His bitch took care of him. You could live here with me. You could drive my car. I got you till you get right. She held him down. He said for his birthday, she bought him a cake and a 40. And that's all he needed to get through. And sometimes that's all you need to get through. Sometimes you just need some love from a bitch when you down. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, it's a lot of niggas that use and abuse the love of a bitch. I mean, it's a lot of niggas that have nefarious, malfeasant, malevolent intentions. You know what I'm saying? They down and they lean on a bitch and use a bitch. And it's malevolent intent. When they get right, they shun a bitch, straight arm a bitch away from them, do a bitch in. And it's unfortunate. It make bitches bitter. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of good niggas out there. That when they down, if a bitch really just was like, nigga, I got you till you get right, and treated him with respect, on his birthday got him a cake and a 40. Here's the car keys, nigga. Go do what you gotta do. No complaining. Do you. I see you working. If a nigga really working though, you know what I'm saying? How grateful a nigga is. So I salute his wife. I salute Larry Allen's wife. Solid, real ass bitch. I mean it just like that. Solid from the heart. Salute to Larry Allen's wife for taking care of a nigga. You know what I'm saying? For taking care of a nigga when a nigga was down. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Larry Allen. You know what I mean? When Larry Allen was up at Sonoma State and dominated and didn't nobody know what was going on, you know, the Sonoma State football team just winning games. And then all of a sudden in his senior year, oh shit, it's an offensive lineman on the squad that's gonna go pro. He going pro. Unheard of on that level. You know, I'm a football aficionado, man. You know, I love football, you know what I'm saying? The BossMack, you know, hey man, I was a decent player. You know, I played receiver at Sonoma State. I could have, you know, I could have got more touches and did more, but you know, my analysis of the game is good. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be fascinated observing the Division II games because it seems like they wouldn't be entertaining because the talent level was so much lower than Division I, right? But it was so fascinating playing for a Division II team and watching us face other teams and the different coaching staffs and analyzing the intelligence of the coaching staffs we was facing and looking at our own coaching staff, what their shortcomings was, and really just looking at the talent over the league. It was anomalies in the league because, you know, you have different individuals like Larry Allen that somehow fall in there. And they used to be fascinating to watch the anomalies. You know what I'm saying? One anomaly at that time was Christian Okoye. I know y'all probably don't know who he is. He played for Azusa Pacific, a Division III school. Christian Okoye. He used to play running back. Motherfucker was like 275, 6'3", 275, running a 4-4 or some shit. Playing running back in Division III, running over whole teams, getting 400 yards a game and ridiculous shit. So when you watching games like that, when you see an anomaly, it's fascinating because you don't really see that type of shit on a Division I level because the talent is more even out. You know, you see some, you know, in the beginning of the college football season when Texas played bullshit State, they might run them over 95-7, and somebody might get 400 yards rushing or some shit, something. But in the Division II, Division III shit, it was more, you know, you really got to appreciate the differences in the when it was a NFL level nigga in there just destroying niggas in that space. So watching Larry Allen, man, listen. When Larry Allen was about to get drafted, I remember he was in the school newspaper. He was in the school newspaper. Cause like I used to go back up to Sonoma a lot the first couple of years after I graduated. Cause I had a bitch up there, and then I used to just go up there. I used to just be kind of missing the environment, you know what I'm saying? And so, plus we had a couple of shows up there, you know, as the rap group Compton's Righteous, we had a couple of shows up there. So, you know, nigga be up there seeing this nigga in the newspaper and shit. And Shit, I remember the motherfucker who drew The Simpsons went to Sonoma State too, I think. Sonoma is a motherfucker. Anyway, he used to draw for the school newspaper. The dude who drew The Simpsons used to put that shit in the Sonoma State newspaper. Anyway, Larry Allen was in the school newspaper talking about Dallas Scouts was up there looking at him, man. Then all of a sudden, all the bitches noticed he had a white bitch. That's when all the bitches noticed he had a white bitch and started talking shit about Larry Allen. He going to the league and he gonna marry a white bitch. That's fucked up. They was all mad. It was a little uproar in the black community up there at Sonoma State. I was like, good for y'all bitches. Good for y'all bitches. Good for y'all bitches. Shout out Larry Allen. Then he just went on and dominated in the NFL. Just dominated. Dominated. Rest in peace, Larry Allen, man. Rest in peace. He younger than me. That nigga younger than me, man. See, that's how I know that the clock is ticking for the BossMack. Larry Allen. Yes, indeed.